I have a plate full of something delicious here. Well, as you remember from one of my videos, this was $2 at one of those thrift stores we have at around the corner. And I thought, this looks like a lot of fun. Even though I know it's going to be crappy, it's block tech. But I am always interested in building things and then making fun of them later. I don't know. I know block tech has some things that are pretty good, but overall, I've never really had a good block tech thing, especially one from way back in the past. Of course, things will probably get better over time. I'm trying to see where it is. Now, this is not, I call it bootleg, but it's technically not. People have the misunderstanding that thinking that Lego owns the license to these things just because they created them. They lost that a long time ago. Now it's public domain that anybody can use this kind of technology. However, I think the minifigures are still under their licensing, and also you can't, like, do you know anything in Lego that looks like this? No, I didn't think so. Me neither. I don't see a year on it. I'm trying to look for a year to see what year this person was made, or this particular, whatever this thing is called, made. All I see is 62 blocks. Difficulty rating is fairly low. So I figure, hey, this is something I could do on camera, not take a whole hour to do like I did that one time. I was like, no, this is too long. I can do it for an hour. I just don't like being on camera for an hour. I think it's boring. All right. Inside of this little box, this is a lot of extra boxing for no reason. Somebody was on, and then they jumped off. They were like, see, it was boring. He was right. All right, so we got the instructions. Wow, this is like a challenge. Do you think we can do this? I think we can do this. I got one whole bag and some leftover cardboard from the thingy-madaji. There's no stickers. I figured there'd be stickers in here. They usually, these cheap bootleg ones, they, instead of printing the things, they just put stickers in. It's a lot cheaper and saves a little bit of, Chinese child labor. All right, so there's one bag right there, and of course, since there's a translucent piece, they're gonna put it in a separate bag to keep it from getting scratches. You also have to build your minifigures from scratch normally when you get these. So it's kind of intuitive. I mean, there's the chest, there's the back. If you want to do it the other way, yeah, go for it. I mean, it's up to you. I like the design in the front where you're looking at him most of the time. These arms, I don't know if there's a right way to put them on, like if this is the left arm or the right arm. I just kind of look at it and go, I think this is the right arm. I mean, because the cut kind of looks like it's cut a little bit more toward the front, but I don't know. And then these little zigzaggy lines, they don't seem to help you too much there. So I think they're probably just the same both ways, and it's just your imagination is going, oh, I think I got it on backwards. The hands, like Lego, sort of, they don't seem to go but one way. You can put them on either side and it doesn't seem to matter. The legs are the kind of the hardest part to do, so you better put both of them at one time or you'll be having a really sore thumb. Oh, and then you got to put these together. So when I do the legs, I get both of the legs first, kind of nudge them on there. And then there's only one way they go. And it doesn't matter if one's the front or the back. It doesn't seem to matter at all, not at all. I nudge them on there because you got to pop them on there and then pop them on there. If you don't, if you do one leg at a time, you're going to have really sore thumbs by the end of this. And here is our little alien character, which looks like something I had back in the 90s from Mega Blocks. Some kind of alien thing that I had. Kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, he's kind of cool. All right. So first off, we need two of, not this one. This one, we need two of these. And two of these. And then we're going to construct it in the upright position in an L shape. I think there's going to be a leg out of these. And then, oh my gosh, there's a lot of teeny tiny pieces. They could have just simplified. So look, right here, why didn't they just make a 2x1 plate? Oh well. I guess then I wouldn't have anything to argue or complain about. All right, so probably nobody's awake right now because it's a gorgeous day today. It's dark, it's cloudy. And you're like, you like dark and cloudy? Meh. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm forgetting something obvious here. Anyway, so this is there's actually, I thought you were going to put the two little things on there. It's dark and cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain. It's supposed to start raining around 3 o'clock. Nope, I am still doing it wrong. I'm going to have to put the other ones on first because it goes on the front. All right, this goes on the top, if it matters. And this goes on the bottom. Wrong thing. There we go. It goes in the front, not the behind, the front. All right, this goes on the top. And where's the other piece? This goes on the bottom. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be it started off warmer this morning than it was last night. It went from like 60 last night to 60 something, and now I'm like I'm fine. It's just, you can tell the air is very humid, very saturated. I'm surprised there's not a fog rolling in. We get this thing called sea fog, and it's really creepy. I remember when I was a kid, I saw a movie called The Fog, and ever since then, I don't know. I'm not saying this is why I don't watch horror movies though, because every time I see fog now, it terrifies me a little bit. I mean, I have to remind myself, hey, it's just a movie. God's got me. Jesus is my rock, my sword, my shield. He's my hub in the middle of the wheel. He's my lily of the valley. My bright and morning star. I don't care what people say. I'm going to get on my knees and pray. And I said, wait right here till Jesus comes. Yeehaw. Anyway, that's an old camp song we used to sing back when I used to work at camp. But I know that, fear is not something that we need. We need to fear God. That's it. So people that are afraid, I think a lot of times it's their own fault. I mean, my mom watches scary movies, and then she wonders why she can't sleep at night. Probably because of the scary movie. Or she watches those real life things, like, people getting murdered and raped and killed. I'm like, well, no, that's something I don't want to watch. Nope, I don't believe in watching it because of the fact that it only makes you feel that way more. At least it does me. I'll just put it that way. Then you can't argue, well, no, it didn't, and I did. I'm like, I don't care what you have to say. I'm just going to say what I know. Okay, you got to be careful with this heart. There's a piece right here that looks like the one I just used, but it is not the right piece. It's got to be the side one, this one. I don't like the fact they got this piece at the top because that makes the hips are going to be like flimsy. All right. We're not construct. This feels so very weak. All right. Okay. See these instructions right here. It shows to use a piece right here. I don't know how, because the place where it shows you to use it, I just don't get what I'm supposed to be doing there. Okay, I figured it out. It's just, I think I did this. Dang, this is so messed up. There's so many pieces that are not going to work well together. Like, you got to put this here, and this piece is just going to be hovering right there in the middle. That's really lame. Wow. Okay, so the engineering on this is crap. I'm just going to be using the pieces later on for something else. I built what is on the thing, which I never did when I was a kid. The only first time I ever built anything by the instructions was the Forest Hideaway. It was the first Robin Hood looking set they ever made. And I built it exactly like the instructions did. And then, of course, I modified it afterwards. Before that, I would go, I need that piece. I'm going to buy this set. I need that piece. I'm going to build this set. I'm going to buy this set. Wow. Okay. Try to understand this. You put this on here, and then you got to put two little teeny tiny pieces under it that don't hold on to anything. I'm like, such a terrible design. Wow. Okay. It's like there are all these floating pieces that are not, they're barely holding on. It's not a very well constructed design, me personally thinking. All right. Okay, this is kind of weird. This piece right here goes to this piece. Goes right on top of here, right here. Right here, right now. There is no other place I want to be. That's the redneck version of Jesus Jones. Okay. Did you ever hear of Jesus Jones? Back whenever they came out with that song, I was like, wow, I wonder if there's supposed to be like a Christian group, man. I was always looking for Christian groups, so there were none, because let's be honest, the Christian music's kind of limited on what you got back then. And I was not ready to saddle up my horses back in those days. I wanted some much more melodic, much more heavy stuff. Of course, I found a lot more since then. I'm just saying back then. All right, we got these. Now you got to put these things together. I don't know what you call them. Okay, my thumb's going to be numb by the end of this. Got this arm right over here. And we got another one got to put back together. Oh, I got another person watching. And they're going to be like, no, this is boring. Hey, what's up? So, and they went away. It's just something about my personality. I scare people away. And every morning I get up, I go, I wonder how many people I lost overnight. I didn't lose anybody last night. I lost about 3 the other night. I'm like, what did I put up that made everybody mad? Like, I don't know. All right. All right, there's his arms. See, this looks so bad on the bottom. They should have made a plate to combine all that together to reinforce it. Okay, now we're going to build some kind of weird weapons. We got this. And, okay, whatever. And I think I bought 2 of these because I just, for $2, yes. It's probably just Dollar Tree stuff, but yeah, anyway. Got this piece, and we got a rod. And then also I did put his little muscles on there. Let's see, does that go on the top or it goes on the bottom? So you can like kill all humans. All right, so got to put his little muscles on here. Got his biceps going right here on this arm. Although he's doing a monkey curl, so he's not really using his biceps very well. Wonder why they chose to use black on one side and white on the other. It's supposed to be like a yin-yang. And he's got a gray muscle on this side, a gray bicep. Not a great one, a gray one. Then for some reason we're putting plates here. Okay, whatever. Oh, I missed something somewhere. Hold on. Because I got an extra piece right there. Yeah, I know where it goes. I'm just trying to figure out where did I miss it at. It goes right here. Okay, on this side, does this go on the top or bottom? All right, I don't know if it matters. Well, I guess it does matter since there's a plate on the top. And then he's got this side to go. He plays his little horn. So he can play the cucaracha song, and people go, it's the taco truck, and they run out to the taco truck, and they're so excited because it's Taco Tuesday, which is the day. It's also the last day to get your little stars, which I didn't know anything about at Food Line because I don't buy $50 worth of groceries at a time normally. Today I did because I knew I had to pack up for. Usually I can go out to Food Line. It's like right over there. I mean, you can walk to it. I go to Food Line pretty much anytime I want to, so I don't pack up on a lot of groceries. But I know tomorrow's gonna be crazy because it's Wednesday, and then Thursday's gonna be crazier, and then it's also probably not gonna be open on Thursday. But she said, yeah, it's gonna be open till 3. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not about to come here on a Thursday. And then Friday I don't want to go out, so I better go and get all the food I need for the next 3 days, 4 days. All right, so since my plate is actually more of it's just there to keep things from rolling off. You ever like try to put together Legos and it rolls off the table? That's why I use a plate. Gosh, this thing does not want to stand up. Genius. The people that made this are geniuses. All right. Yeah. Okay, I got it to stand. He does not seemingly go into this because he has to sit very uncomfortable if he does. And I thought it was gonna be his little mech suit. Really can't. Well, there we go. He's like, yay, I get to kill the humans. Put your arms down, your armpits stink. There we go. All right, well, it's not terrible. It's just they could have done a lot more with it, but they're not probably in the business to make something that's going to make an impression on people. They're just going to put something out there so grandparents will buy it for their children, thinking, hey, this is the same thing as Lego, and they get this. And then kids are like, this is stupid. And I wonder kids grow up thinking, no, this is stupid. Compared to a Lego thing, probably it is, but compared to a Lego thing for $2, you're not going to get a Lego thing for $2 of this much caliber of quality. All right, well, thank you for the 2 people that joined me. Hope they left some kind of comment that was positive. And thank you for wasting 15 minutes with me. I just wanted to build this out here and see if anybody wanted to join me. All right, well, y'all have a fantastic Taco Tuesday, a terrific Taco Tuesday. All right, catch you later. Oh, wait, hit the X. All right, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.